In this video, I'm going to do some 4 questions here that is based on chapter real number class 10. The first question is we have to find a rational number between root 2 and root 3. Now, root 2 is what? Root 2 is a irrational number and its value up to 2 decimal places 1.414. Right. You know that it is non-terminating, non-recurring. And under root 3, if I take up to, say, 3 decimal place, right, 1.732. Now, we have to get a rational number between root 2 and root 3. So we can say it's same as getting a rational number between this and this. So we can figure out that 1.4 bigger than 1.41 and lesser than 1 point. So I can take 1.5. Even 1.6 is also a rational number. Although there are infinite number of rational number that can exist between these two, but we are looking for one of them. So I wrote 2 of them. Further, they can ask you to find out an irrational number between root 2 and root 3. So in that case, as you can recollect your class 9th, we used to write 1.505005, like it's bigger than this, right? And the smaller than this, 5000 and 5 4 zeros, dot, 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 dot. This is the first question we did. Now let's move to the next question. In the second question, it says find the greatest number which divides 85 and 72, right? 72. And leaving remainder 1 and 2 respectively. That means whatever is that number, it is not dividing 85. Whatever is that largest number is not dividing 85 exact number of times. It is leaving remainder 1. That means if I subtract this remainder, now it should be exactly divisible. Same with the other number 72. Whatever be the number, let's say be x, right? When dividing these two exact number of times, it's not dividing exact number of times, it is leaving remainder 2. That means if I subtract the remainder 2 from here, that is 70, this number, say x, will divide it exactly. Now, since we have to find that greatest number, so the largest number which divide these two exact number of times or exactly divisible should be what? The HCF of this. So our answer should be the HCF of 84 and 70. Now, here in class 10th, we use prime factorization method of finding HCF. So let's say if I prime factorize 84, that is 242 times, 2, 21 times, 3, 7 times, and 7, 1 time. Similarly, I'll go for the other number, that is, it is 70 over here. So if I do 235 times, then it's 5, 7 times, and 7, 1 times. Now, if I write down these numbers here, right, so the prime factorization of 84 is what? This is 2 raised to the power 2 into 3 into 7. And then the other number, that is 70, is 2 into 5 into 7. Now check, we are looking for the highest, that is highest common factor. So we can see 1, 2 is common from here and 1, 7 is common from here. So 7 into 2, that is 14. So that our final answer will be the HCF of this and this is what? 14. Let's move to the next question now. In question number 3, we have to explain whether this number given here, a series, is a prime number or a composite. Well, what we know that any number which has a factor other than 1 and the number itself is a composite, and a number which has no factor except for 1 and the number itself, then we say it's a prime number. So if I write this number, we have 3 multiplied by 12 into 100 is 101 plus 4. But you can figure out that I can take 4 common, right? I can take 4 common. Let's check. If I take out 4 common, it will be what? 3 multiplied by divide 4. I'm taking 4 common, right? So I'll be dividing this by 4. So this is 3 and 101 plus 1. check whatever is this number, whatever its value has at least 4 as a common factor. Since we just has to judge whether it's a prime or composite, we are not going to simplify it further like multiplying them. We just have to say that. So this whatever is the number has 4 as a common factor, right? 4 as a common factor, as common factor. And as I said, if a number has a factor, any one, can be more than one also, other than one and the number itself, then we say it's a composite. So our answer is, this is a composite number. Let's move to the next question. In the last, that is the fourth question here, we have to select the number, that's an MCQ, which is divisible by the numbers from 1 to 10. So what do you know that a number which is a number which is divisible by 2 or more than 2 numbers has to be the LCM of these. So that means we have to get the LCM of all the numbers from 1 to 10. Well, 1 factors is 1, 2 has only 2 as a factor, 3 is what? 3, 4 is what? 2 square, or you may write 2 into 2. 5 is 5, 6 is 2 into 3, 7 is 1 into 7, and 8 is 2 into 2. Well, the 9 is 3 into 3, and 10 is 2 into 5. So these are its prime factors. Now we have to find the LCM of this. So what you can see that the 2 is maximum repeating for 3 times throughout this series. Now, next, after 2, the next prime number I can see is 3, and 3 is maximum over here. That is how many times? It is 3 times, right? So 2 we have already figured out. The next is 5. 5 is repeating maximum as 1 time here. Anywhere you can see is 5. 5 is maximum 1 time here throughout. So, and then 7 is left. So 7, you can see maximum 1 time. So actually we will be finding the product of these number, that is 2 into 2 into 2, that multiplied by 3 into 3, and 1517. So what you can see that the product of these number, so first is 8, and that is when we multiply 8 with 9, right? We will get 72, and 72 into 5 is half of 72, that is 360, and 360 multiplied by 7. So it comes out to be 0, 2, 5, 2. So this is our final answer. That means a number which will be divisible by all these will be the LCM of these numbers, and I think you must be knowing how to calculate the LCM. In that way, we are getting the answer as 2520.